Assisi, wonderful for its architecture, for its panoramas and works of art. Thanks to its spirituality and charm, it is known as the Jewel of Umbria. In the Divine Comedy, Dante indicates Assisi as a reference point for the whole world, calling it the Orient, from which light illuminates creation. For over 7 centuries, the city has represented a guidelight for peoples from all over the world, through Francis's message of brotherhood and peace. Located on the slopes that rise to Mount Subasio, today a beautiful nature reserve, it is considered a center of peace and dialogue between peoples. Assisi can easily be reached through a modern highway system. Also available only 10 kilometers from the town center is the Sant'Egidio Airport. Whichever way you arrive, by plane, train, car, or by foot, you will be charmed by the sweetness of its landscapes, the harmony of its streets and squares, and by the great and austere architecture. The great Basilica of St. Francis, which houses the remains of the saint, was erected by Friar Elia by will of Gregory IX. Consisting of 2 extraordinary churches, one on top of the other, in Roman and Gothic style, it is impressive in its strength and severity. Inside we find the greatest works of art from the 13th and 14th centuries, from masters such as Giotto, Cimabue, Pietro Lorenzetti, and Simone Martini. San Rufino, the cathedral of the city, with one of the most beautiful romantic facades in Italy. The Gothic Basilica of St. Clare, with its characteristic arches. Just outside of Assisi, the convent of San Damiano, where Clare lived her cloistered life. Turning to Assisi, on the top of the hill, the Rocca Maggiore and Minore, fortresses that dominate the city. Constructed in the Imperial Age, they were restored in the 14th century by Cardinal Albornoz. Going up the slopes of Mount Subasio, we arrive at the Hermitage. Here, amongst nature and silence, Francis meditated and prayed. Today, Mount Subasio, apart from being a tourist destination, offers much more: relaxation, adventure, and fun. Crisscrossed by lovely paths and offering many services, the park is enjoyed by nature lovers for hiking, biking, horseback riding, and hang gliding. Art, culture, nature, sport, tranquility, silence, and above all peace, make the city of Francis a place for all seasons.